Good afternoon, dear children. Today we will start Microsoft Word and we will learn all the parts of MS Word screen. Yes, what is Microsoft Word? Microsoft Word is a word processing software. What is word processing software? Is software that allows you to type the text, edit the text, edit means make some changes, and print the text documents. All the files those are made in the word processing software that are said to be document files. There are many word processing software available. Some of them are Microsoft MS Word, we say it Microsoft Word, and WordPad, etc. WordPad you learned in your previous class 3rd, and today now in class 4 you will learn Microsoft Word. Yes, first how to start the Microsoft Word? You have to click on the start button. This is the start button. See the arrow of my screen? Click on start button. Then click on all programs. Then click on Microsoft Office. As you will click on Microsoft Office, list will be displayed to you. You have to click on Microsoft Word. Yes. Today we will learn all the parts of MS Word screen. Please students, see, as I open the file, there is name coming document 1. This name is given by this Microsoft Word software. As you open the file, the software gives it the name document 1. And this bar is your title bar. Title bar displays the name of current document followed by the application name. Application name means software name. Here is software name is Microsoft Word. Document 1 Microsoft Word. This is the title bar of MS Word screen. Now I am saving this file. I am clicking on this button. This button is Office button. Click on this button, then click on Save. I am typing the name here, Neha. Then click on Save button. So the name of the file will be come here. As you save your file, it shows, the title bar shows the name of the file followed by the application name, means software name. Okay. Next is your Office button. This one is your Office button. It gives you command like new, open, save, etc. Print. If you want to create new file, so you will click on new. If you want to open your file, you will click on open. Here, if you want to save your file, you will click on save. If you want to give the print command, you will click on the print command. Yes, this is your Office button. Next, this one is your quick access toolbar. This one is your quick access toolbar. It is placed next to the Microsoft button. This is your Microsoft button, and this quick access bar toolbar is placed next to the Microsoft button. It provides you the commands you use frequently. The command those are used by the frequently, those are used again and again. Those commands are placed here. For example, we need the commands like undo, redo, save, print, bold, etc. So those commands are placed here. Those are needed by the user again and again. Those are needed frequently, and by default means software automatically gives you save, undo and redo commands here. Save, undo, redo are the by default commands of the quick access toolbar. And if you want to add more commands, the command those are needed by you, the command those needed you can click from here and you can add. Later I will tell you how the commands will be added. So you can click on this button to add the more commands on this quick access
toolbar. I give you one example. The things you need it frequently, you need it again and again in your home. You keep that things near of you, in front of you, so that you can take that very easily. Same as it is a command, those are needed again and again frequently. We needed that commands. We can keep that commands on quick access toolbar. Why we say it quick access toolbar? So that we can access our commands quickly from here. No need to go anywhere on groups or tabs. That's why we say it quick access toolbar. Next is the tabs. These home, insert, page layout, reference, mailing. These are the tabs. These are the tabs. And these tabs are further divided into groups. For example, I am clicking on home tab. Here is a one group, clipboard. Here the options are paste, cut, copy, format printer. Next group is font. Here our options are style, size, increasing for size, font increase size, eraser, bold, subscript, superscript. Next group is paragraph. Here are the options for setting the paragraph settings. Here are the styles. Here the editing group. Here are the options for making some changes, for finding and replacing, etc. So each tab is divided into groups. For example, I click on insert tab. Next, on insert tab, there is the pages group, table group, illustration group, link group. Same on page layout group. This group tab is further divided into some groups, themes, page. In this way, all the tabs are divided into groups. And we say this complete area from tab to ribbon, from tab to grips, we say this area is ribbon area. Ribbon area is divided into tabs. Ribbon area contains the tabs and the group. It will dynamically change depending on what you are doing. For example, if I click on the home, the ribbon area will show like this. If I will click on insert, it will show like this. If I click on page layout, it will show like this. As I will click on the tabs, ribbon area will dynamically change depending on what you are doing. Next is the ruler bar. This is ruler bar. This bar is used to adjust the paragraph setting. This is the ruler. You are seeing here scale is showing to you. This bar is your ruler bar. This one. Next, this is your cursor. This is your cursor, and this area is your working area. Here you type the text. This area is your working area. You can type the text here. Just below the ruler is large area. Just देखो, see, just below the ruler there is a large area. We say it working area. We can type here our text here. We can insert shapes, images in this working area. Next is your scroll bar. See, this one is your scroll bar. I am maximizing my screen. This area is scroll bar. This is used to page up and down. If your document having so many pages, 4 to 5 pages and 4 to 5 pages, 5 to 6 and many more pages you having, and it is not possible to see all the pages on one screen. So if you want to see the next pages, you will scroll your screen. There is a two scroll bar, horizontal scroll bar and the vertical scroll bar. One bar comes here, horizontal scroll bar for moving your screen left and right, and one is here scroll bar for moving your screen up and down. This one is your status bar. This one is your status bar. For example, I show you. I am taking one more page. Okay, now I am having 2 pages. Okay. I am keeping my cursor here. So it will show page 1 of 2. It means you having 2 pages and you are your cursor is on page number 1. If you take 6 pages, if your document have 5 pages, it will show so how many pages you are and on which page your cursor is. It shows the status of your document, status of your pages, number of pages, number of pages in your file, and where your cursor is. Next is this. These are the Windows control. This is said to be window. Okay, MS Word window, Microsoft Word window. This is minimize button. If I will click on this, your file will come on the taskbar. This is your taskbar. Your file will come here. If I will click again on this, your file will be maximized. So it is changed into restore down. As I will click on this, your screen will look like this. Your desktop will also show to you, and your screen will look like this. Now this button is changed into the maximize. As I देखो see maximize. As I will click on it, it will change into restore. As I will click, देखो see. As I will click on it, it is changed into the maximize. Next, close. Close button. When you will click on close button, it will ask from to you, do you want to save the changes? Yes. If I want to save the changes, I will click on yes. So all the changes made by me after saving the file will be saved to the file. If I don't want to make the changes after saving the file, I will click on no. Yes, click on no. These were the parts of your MS Word screen. Thank you.